Hello, what's going on, guys? Hockey Guy 1 here. Welcome to my review of Ralph Breaks the Internet. So before we get into this review, I'd like to give a shout out to this user named Alexis Zabala. Doesn't really make any videos on YouTube, but he or she is definitely a good supporter, one of my top supporters on this channel. Share my top supporter on this channel, and yeah, definitely get meet with this person. Nice person, and yes, yeah, I'm sure he or she will support your channel too if you get in contact with him or her. So Ralph Breaks the Internet is directed by Rich Moore and Phil Johnston, and stars John C. Reilly, Sarah Silverman, Gal Gadot, Jack McBrayer, and Tara Henson. So the story is Sugar Rush's wheel ends up breaking and it's in jeopardy of being unplugged. So Ralph and Vanellope goes into the internet and to try to buy one off of eBay, but they realize they don't have enough money to do it. So Ralph and Vanellope does everything in their path. Has them to start making videos and collect and get money to buy it so Sugar Rush can be saved. So yeah, the story is great. I like how they do something new and it's like completely different from the original. Yeah, it also connects to the original well at the same time as being completely different. I like how they do that. And yeah, I like how they do something different with them going through the internet thing rather than just the same thing like a lot of sequels try to do. But the good ones are mostly do something different, and this is what this one did. Vanellope is kind of the main focus here. I mean, she's focused on just about as much as Ralph is here. You're not like how she's the main focus. She's got some good character development, and yeah, she does see her dream game. She has some really good character development, and yeah, as well as like when she meets up with the rest of the Disney princesses, so that cameo scene that we saw in the trailer. Yeah, it was a great scene in the movie, and yeah, it's a great cameo scene for sure. And her friendship with Ralph as well is developed very well, as they do learn to like each other more, and yeah, it's very well in this movie, and for sure develops it. And as I said, Ralph has just as big as a role as Vanellope does, and he's really great here, and the more he appreciates Vanellope and her decision, and yeah, he has some great character development. He does like to do everything to save Vanellope and Sugar Rush, and to appreciate Vanellope more, and he has some great development for sure. And the climax, where there's a bunch of Ralph viruses going around and Ralph has to fight it off, was a great climax, and it had a lot of tension to it. Was a perfect climax for this movie, and I was definitely got me even more into it than I already has, and it's definitely a blast to sit through. The climax was just amazing, and a good climax for this film. And probably the perfect way to do it. Shank is a new character for this movie, and she's pretty good. I mean, it can be kind of, I can see if you kind of argue that she's just there to move the plot, but I found her to be a pretty good character. I mean, she got development, and she likes Vanellope, and kind of appreciates Vanellope, and she's a pretty good character, and it develops throughout the movie. I mean, at first it kind of seemed like she wasn't really that good, but later in the movie she gets better with the character development. And not to spoil anything, but Vanellope's decision at the end was pretty sad and was an emotional moment for her, and definitely could get you good if you care enough for this movie. And yes, it's a very emotional moment for sure, and definitely a sad decision for her as she does do something at the end, and yeah, it's very sad and probably a good way to end it. The voice acting was just top notch. I can't really say much else about it. I mean, everyone from Gal Gadot, John C. Reilly, and Sarah Silverman, everybody did fantastic. It was just top notch and fantastic voice acting for this movie. Animation is also just fantastic. I mean, this looks great. From the character designs, once again, look really good, and the background designs look good as well. Some of the new background designs, like the internet that it shows through. I mean, it looks great for animation, and they did a good job animating this movie, and it looks fantastic. The song that Vanellope sings not that long before the climax. I mean, it was a great song. And Disney definitely left out singing from the original, but which is okay to me, but for sure. But yeah, they did do this. Ever sing a song this time, and it was a pretty good song. And it kind of gets you into it. It was pretty good for sure. With that said, I do have a couple of negatives, like the character JP's family guy, that kind of just shows up and helps Ralph, spams Ralph, and yeah, I mean, he's just kind of there to help out around and move the plot. He's not really in the movie very much, but he does play a big role enough for me to count as a negative. But he didn't really need to be in here. Probably could have found a better way to use it. And I didn't really like the character very much. He's just kind of useless, just there in a couple scenes about Ralph, and nothing really much to his character. And at times during the third act it can be a bit predictable. I mean, it's not that the third act sucked, it just could be a bit predictable at times, and it kind of didn't necessarily ruin the movie, just added a small problem to it, which is okay. I mean, it's still a good act, don't get me wrong. It's just that I felt like it was a bit too predictable for the type of movie it was. So overall, Ralph Breaks the Internet is just a great movie, and it's not quite as good as the original, but it's pretty close. And I'm going to give Ralph Breaks the Internet a 9 out of 10. That was my review of Ralph Breaks the Internet. What did you think of Ralph Breaks the Internet? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was okay? Tell me in the comments below. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.